And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to the second leg of the semifinals of the 2022 Concacaf Champions League. Cruz Azul versus Pumas. 1-2 on aggregate. Can Cruz Azul make the comeback? We shall see on the night in the match. At Azteca, can Cruz Azul score a home goal, not allow Pumas to score an away goal, or will Pumas keep the foot on the accelerator and finish them off? Lineups are as follows. We got Sebastian Jurado in goal for Cruz Azul, Adrian Aldrete, Pablo Aguilar, Luis Abram, and Julio Dominguez is the back four. The midfield two, Rafael Baca and Eric Lira. Ignacio Rivero, the 10. Ignacio Rivero, the right wing, left wing, Uriel Antuna, 10, Angel Romero, and Ivan Morales, the striker for Cruz Azul. They're 11 there. And here we go for the starting 11 on the other side. Pumas, Alfredo Talavera in goal in a 4-4-2. The back four, Alan Mosso, Arturo Ortiz, Nicolas Friere, Efrain Velarde, the back four. The midfield, Lionel Lopez, Fabio Alvarez, Igor Maritel, and Washington Caroso. And strikers Juan Dineno, the Golden Boot leader right now, and Diogo, the 11. Madrid blocked Chelsea comeback. I saw that Winvo. That sucks, but I saw it. Rory was here at least to put that comment down. Can Cruz Azul make a comeback? We shall see. I think they could. But we'll see if they do. I would enjoy it. But Pumas, if they stay on the front foot, if they stay on the accelerator, they'll get it done. If they don't, there we go. I wanted the LeBron James of soccer to win. No. Winvo. Don't call Christian Pulisic that. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Maria says, let's go Pumas. Vamos Pumas. Brother BKL, what up, Brian? Don't know if Cruz Azul's coming back. Besides, Pumas got 2 goals in last leg. If Cruz Azul will get 2 away goals. The first leg was away. They got an away goal. So it's if Pumas get an away goal. I know it's a meme, but it's the stupidest meme I've ever seen. It's stupid. I call him Captain America. Now I call him fraud. And I call Pulisic fraud. We all got names for him. Man in the Mirror is kind of badass, though, I have to say. But he's a fraud. But we're waiting for this match to start. Fraud, my ass. Did you not see how he played in the qualifiers? Except for Mexico? Did you not? Sounders has a 90 chance of winning CCL, in my opinion. You wouldn't be wrong. I think I agree with that, to tell you the truth. Even if Cruz Azul get to the final, I don't like their chances. And Pumas, the way they play, I think they get Leoned. They're not as bad. I think they're on a better form. I think Dineno's a better player than whatever Leon put out in that quarterfinal tie, but I just don't see it. I did. Okay, so he's a fraud. Leafs can't beat the Sabres. It's kind of embarrassing, but I ain't surprised it's the Leafs. Yeah, I ain't surprised either. Did that just happen tonight? Let me see. Hold on. Of course. 5-2. Just like the freaking Heritage Classic. I'm not shocked at all. We suck. I can't wait to do Leaf streams in the playoffs. Maybe. Yeah. Probably. So, Ryan, how do you feel of today's games that we face each other? If you do. Huh? Toronto ain't playing NYCFC until next weekend. What are you talking about? We're not playing Brooklyn. We're playing the 76ers. The Raptors. Your teams ain't making the playoffs in hockey. What are you talking about? Are you talking about NYCFC possibly going to the CCL final? Or Seattle playing freaking Cruz Azul? What are we talking about? I wish football had a week of throwback, like you could see Asian teams one day and Europe, Africa, North America the other days. Oh, yeah. No, we beat your ass last night. And we'll beat your ass again. You're overrated. The Yankees, you're overrated. Actually, I need to see the score before I talk shit. Because they're probably, 4 innings deep? Or not. Okay, so it's a split. 4-0. Jesus. Probably could be 5. What the hell happened? So we kicked your ass last night. You kicked ours tonight. It's even. Still top of the division, though. Yeah, still top of the division, though. Here we go. CCL's about to start. Can you give me your shirt? No. It's my shirt. I bought the damn thing. I legitimately bought the damn thing. And I bought the damn thing in Nashville. I bought this one. Some of them I didn't. This one I did. And the Nashville jersey. I bought this one. So, no, it's my shirt. 5 minutes before this game kicks off. Dr. Negative, that's a no-go. Exactly. Winvo gets it. But do you like my idea? I like the idea. If we were in quarantine, I would totally do it. But it's not something you should do in regular time. Actually, that may be a good idea, though. Do you have a shirt you don't want? As far as I can tell, no. No. So, again, negative. Dr. Negative, that's a negative. Chief. That was actually clever. Yeah, too late. 4-0. Yeah, I just saw. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Get this one going. We'll have some fun. I'm sure we will once the kickoff actually happens. Cruz Azul, Gerardo, Dominguez, Abram, Aldrete, Aguilar, Lira, Rivero, Baca, Antuna, Romero, and Morales. They're 11. Pumas, Talavera, Mozo, Frier, Ortiz, Villard, Marital, Alvarez, Lopez, Carrozo, Dineno, and Diogo. I got some Man United jerseys you can have, Dr. Negative. See, there we go. Ain't got a use for them. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a good use, except for Ronaldo. Actually. Oh, no, Man United. He don't want Man United. Lira used to play for Pumas. Fun fact. Oh, yes. I remember, yes. And then he went to a bigger team. Or a team that would pay him more money. Pumas are definitely a developmental team, but they're a good one at that. They have stars, but they also develop too. But they develop well. They normally do good. They get rated. They build up. They do good. They get rated. So on and so forth. It's happened multiple times. And after they win, if they win the CCL, they're surely getting rated in the summer. But actually, I want Dineno for TFC. Jesus Christ, he'd be good. I want him. He'd be good. I want PSG or Bayern or even Man City. I have a Bayern shirt, but I'm not sending you it. But I don't have PSG. I don't have Man City. I do not like those clubs. Why would I have them? But Bayern, I only have one Bayern shirt. The Gray Parley one from 3 years ago? Hasn't started yet. It's about to kick off. They always get rid of their best players. They build well, they sell off. They build well, they sell off. But it's the way they want to go. They do kind of take that universidad thing to a higher level, don't they? Still very historical, though. It's not a bad thing. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. But we're about to start. A couple of minutes. Remember the kid's hand who Ronaldo slapped a phone out of, got tickets to Ronaldo's next United game, but it was rejected to the kid liking Everton? I don't remember this. But it sounds like, yeah, that makes sense, though. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I must have missed it. Could have been recent. How recent was it? Did I just miss it because I missed it, or did I miss it because... How recent? How recent we talk? This week? Well, you know why I missed it. Watch Man United lose their next game. That's what they do every week. It's been okay. It's been getting better. It's been calm. I'd say okay. Definitely the Silvio Dante, Tony Soprano scene has been running through my brain pretty much 24/7, but the All Due Respect scene from one Sopranos episode, like I think the finale of season 5. Yeah. Forget the past and have a new start. That's basically what yeah. If people make fun of you, they're getting genjutsu'd. Hey, Winvo. They're about to kick off Winvo. People have a right. All right? People have the right. There's a freedom of speech for a reason. I can't defend it. And we've kicked off. Ball played forward. Here we go. Pumas has a decent history for a broke club. Hey, we've got Pumas fans here. They know, but you got to be. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. We're positive here. Let's be nice. I agree. I definitely agree. Yes. Yes, I agree. Pumas was broke. I mean, they're more of a development club. That's the point. They're not like broke, but they don't spend as much money as Tigres and Cruz Azul and America. They just develop, and then they get rated, and then they develop. They get rated. It's a cycle. They got rated after they beat Cruz Azul in the semifinal a couple of years ago. And then they built into this. And if they win the CCL, hell, they'll probably get rated in the summer anyway, even if they get knocked out here. But 1-15, passing back. Pumas is defending. They may just lose this game. I said stay on the front foot. Stay on the front foot, and you may just win the tie. If you defend, you're going to lose. And they're defending. I said it. If they lose, they're doing it to themselves. I said it last week. They're about to do it to themselves. Second minute, 0-0. 1-2 on aggregate. 0-0. 1-2. Global. 2 minutes. It's like Pumas has a good team for the next season and back to square one. That's exactly what I'm saying. Chivas use players from their academy. See, here's the difference about Chivas, though. They have the money. They just don't give a shit. There's a difference. Their owner just doesn't give a shit at this point. There's a reason Almeida left, and he'll never go back if he leaves San Jose. There's a difference. Chivas doesn't give a shit. You know what happened there. Almeida left. The owner doesn't give a shit. That's why Almeida left. He didn't pay the money. So on and so forth. Ball played forward. Pumas trying to press on. Exactly. But I'm also saying that they could also pay for these big Mexican players in Liga MX or back from Europe and bring them back, which is also a problem. But if you think about it, though, it is true. Romero plays on, cross through, and that'll go out for a goal kick. But Cruz Azul putting on some early pressure, looking for the second leg win to get through the tie to the final and give Mexico at least a over-fighting chance of winning the tournament. But, well, I shouldn't say fighting chance, but there you go. In my mind tells me, do you think Pumas will try to pick up a win, including Liga MX Campeón? I really don't like that. Besides, my mind tells me. Pumas, see, if they don't win the CCL, I definitely think they're going to go for the Liguilla. I really do. If they win the CCL, though, do you go for the Liguilla and try to stem the damage of being rated in the summer, or do you go for both? They've already, if they win one, they're getting rated. If they win both, they're getting super rated. If they lose both but do well, they're getting rated. So what do? Do you want to win both before you get a CCL and a Clausura before you get rated? Or do you just win one? I don't know. If they lose this, I think they go for the Liguilla, probably, because most of them probably know they're over. Their run is over, and they're going somewhere else after the summer, or in the summer. I would say they probably go for the Liguilla if they lose here, or if they lose the final. And that's right after CCL's over. Here comes Pumas. Dineno runs over the ball. I get it, though. Dos Santos to Jobbers, Inter Beckham, a.k.a. Miami. That's the end of his career. Oh, Gio. Gio dos Santos or Jonah? Which one? Then again, I can see them both going. But Gio or Jonah? I mean, Jonah still has it to a certain extent. It's Gio dos Santos is finished. He's always been finished for like 6 years. I mean, he went to America and he was finished. He'll probably go after Liga if my heart tells me. Yeah, I could see it. Atlas is the best academy in Mexico. Yeah, I'd agree. I think they're up there. I'd say they're about top 3. Them, Pumas, and Chivas, I'd say. Tigres spends. America spends. They do have somebody who breaks through every so often, but it's nothing there. Cruz Azul, you really can't tell. You really can't tell. I think they spend. Monterrey, they just do devil magic. Monterrey does devil magic. I don't know if it's their academy or the fact that they spend. They just do devil magic, frankly. Everyone's saying Sounders might win this year. I wouldn't blame them. I even think Sounders are, as it stands, I think Sounders are going to win. What else could you say? Cruz Azul's in crap form, and Pumas isn't that big of a team. They've got good players, but do you really think the Sounders are underdogs there? I mean, shit, same thing happened to Toronto, but what can I say? Gio. Yeah, I could see Gio going to Inter Miami. And he doesn't do anything. Rayados does the Juju man magic to get players. They probably do have a, what's his name? Jobu. Cross in, headed away by Pumas. 7th minute. They probably do have a Jobu. If you've ever seen Major League, get the joke. If you haven't seen Major League, watch it because it's a classic. Jobu. Jobu's Colt. Like that little doll that Serrano, whatever. Major League is a classic. You ain't seen Major League, watch it. They probably do have a Jobu. Pumas going forward. Dineno plays through Diogo. Diogo cross. Nobody there. Cleared away, and that's out for a corner. Santos Laguna acts like America Cantera. They are always mugging their best players every year. Yeah, that is true. Yes. Santos Laguna is just weird. Like, they're not a Pumas, but they're not a Grande. It's weird. They're not a Leon. Like, I'd say Leon's like the lowest of the grandes. Pumas, to me, is not a grande. I don't think Pumas is a grande. They're a good team. They build well. They're not a grande. No. To me. Cross in, headed away, shot over the bar. Goal kick for Gerardo. By the way, what the hell happened to Jesus Corona? What the hell happened to Jesus Corona? What happened to him? He hasn't played at all. Did he get hurt? Hello, AJ Alex. But Santos, to me, is weird. Santos Laguna, to me, is weird, frankly. They're not a grande, but they're not a development club either. They're weird. I just noticed that Gremio's in Serie B in Brazil. Really? I didn't notice that, so damn. Brazil's got problems. I know Santos was close to relegation last year. Santos, Brazil, I should say. Of course, there's no relegation in Liga MX. Corona left like the virus named like him. Okay, that's cold. Corona left. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice. Jesus Corona. Or, I meant the goalkeeper, Jose de Jesus. He still plays for Cruz Azul. The goalkeeper, not the one who plays for Porto. Not Jesus Manuel. What the hell? He's got to be hurt. He's got to be hurt. Like, he ain't played. Oh, no, he got hurt before Montreal. Okay, that makes sense. He got hurt before Montreal. That's why he got scratched, and he just hadn't came back yet. Corona got injured. Yeah, I figured. Pumas is only popular. It's rare that you watch Mexican soccer. Header over the bar. I watch every CCL match. Oh, it's the fact they're playing each other. Got it. It's the fact they're playing each other. Liga MX teams are playing each other in CCL. Yeah, you got a point. Pumas is only popular. Well, yeah, I can see that. Plays back. Pumas holding the ball defensively. Been very half and half. It's been Cruz Azul's had their chance. Pumas has had their chances. It's been half and half. You can see both teams are... Pumas is trying to defend while counterattacking, but Cruz Azul, they're pressing well. They've had their chances. They know they got to score at least one goal. A 1-0 win would put them to the final. That's a foul. Come on now. That's a foul. And Cruz Azul gets the ball, but it goes forward for Pumas. Corona got injured, yes. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Let's have some fun. What team would you like to see L3 play in an international friendly? Well, I mean, my answer is the same for pretty much everything. Italy. I want to see Canada play Italy. I don't want to see America play Italy. No. Actually, though, no, Italy would probably get their ass kicked. I want to see Italy play Canada. I want to see Mexico play Italy. Because they're a team that's close to the World Cup, who arguably should be there, besides the fact they can't finish for shit. But if they could finish, they'd be there. So it shows you that you can hang if you played Italy. But I want to see Canada and Mexico play Italy. It won't happen. I'd want to see it. I would also want to see over the bar. That's a goal kick. I want to see Mexico-Japan. Mexico-Japan would seem like a very good match. Like, I'd enjoy that. Now, I'd root for Japan. I do not have a Japan shirt, but I'd root for Japan. Long story, okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I would root for Japan. In that situation, but Japan would be nice. 12th minute, Dineno. Who do you think will win the match? The way Pumas are playing, I think Cruz Azul, they win on the night. That's not the question. It's the fact does the aggregate favor them. I think the way Pumas is playing, they're kind of throwing it away. They're doing exactly what I said they shouldn't have done. They're sort of sitting back. They're not on the accelerator. They're not going forward. They're not trying to get another goal. They're trying to defend. And I don't think that's the way Pumas should play, because if they're defending, they're not that good defensively, frankly. It's the offense. It's Dineno being on fire. Here's Diogo. Cruz Azul, I think they win on the night. Question is if they hold on, they do enough to win on aggregate. But I think Cruz Azul wins on the night. Pumas, I have a bad feeling about this for them if I was a Pumas fan. I have a bad feeling. They're doing exactly what I said. Italy, are you serious? They couldn't face them like many times. It was a question. I answered the question. Sebastian Gerardo's been rubbish since he's got to Cruz Azul. He should have taken the Turkish offer. He's not bad. He's not bad. I'd rather have him in Toronto than Alex Bono. Hell, swap. Hell, I'll take the swap. Gerardo I don't think he's bad. He's not the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. I mean, he's no Jesus Corona, which is probably what he's being measured up to. But, I mean, Jesus Corona ain't special to me either. He ain't that special. He may be better. He ain't special. El Salvador and Panama winning women in Gold Cup 0-0, but if that was the men's team, it would still be the same. Winvo is he's savage tonight. Okay. I mean, El Salvador is better than Panama. I mean, okay, maybe not. I mean, talent-wise, like project-wise, I'd say El Salvador is better. Right now, probably Panama slightly, but you got a point. Who's at home? That's what probably would change it. But I'd say women-wise, I'd say El Salvador is better than Panama. Cross in! And that's a miss. Cruz Azul asking for a penalty, but Rivero just he's offside. 15-minute. Savage is my middle name. I see it. Johnny, what can the U.S. learn from Italy not making the World Cup? Is it an Italian league issue, coaching, or bad luck with lots of missed shots by good players? Well, they couldn't finish. That's one. Second of all, the Italian league, the way they run things, they'd rather have older players. They don't want to promote their better younger players unless they're absolutely good. But you have players like, look at it, Stefano Sensi. He's good, but more of a bench player. You look at a player like so on and so forth. What's his name? The one who plays for AC Milan. The one who could have went to Inter. Damn it, what's his name? The one who played for Fiorentina, then went to AC Milan. I think that's Tonali, Sandro Tonali. He's great. But that's like, he's one of the ones who actually broke through because he's actually great. Like, there's no question about how great he is. But the players who have potential in Italy who are younger normally don't get their call-ups. They would rather put a player like Frankie de Jong in there or Matthijs de Ligt. They would rather get a younger player from the Netherlands for their club teams than promote one of their better younger players who have potential. You have to be like a possible world star to get called up in Italy to a senior team, like Tonali. So it's the way they play their players. It's the fact that the older the players are, they would rather stick with the older names, and you have to be absolutely world class as a young player to get a call up into a senior team in Italy. They would rather put in a player who's worth more money, who's from a different country, who's younger, who may not be as good. They don't trust their youth, frankly. Especially the bigger clubs. They don't trust their youth. And then the bottom of the league is absolutely just park the bus, frankly. So when you get loaned out to City B or lower City A, you're basically trying to make something out of nothing because they're just parking the bus. You have to make something out of nothing. So it's the way they treat their young players. I would probably like to see Mexico versus Argentina international friendly. If they do it, it'd be epic. They would have done it, but then Mexico and Argentina got drawn in the same group. You'll see it at the World Cup, though, so at least I think you will. I don't know what your schedule's like. Panama 57 and El Salvador 117 woman rank. Oh. Color me wrong then. Color me wrong then. Cruz Azul going forward. Baca. 18th minute. Speaking of younger, Dybala getting the boot from Juve. I don't know why. He's their best player. He's their best player. And they want him gone. And they want to rebuild and they want Dybala gone. Oh my God, Juve mattered. Oh my God, Juve, Jesus. Diogo takes a shot, saved by Gerardo. Still 0-0. 1-2 global. What a shot by Diogo. A lot of people are saying the Italian league is too many foreign players and not enough local talent for the national team. That's exactly what I was saying. Basically, the long and short of what I was saying. Yes. Yes. Especially younger players. It's kind of like Liga MX, but on a bigger scale, you know? They don't like to get their youth players to the highest level, unless they have like world talent. It's kind of like Liga MX to a bigger scale, frankly. You look at Liga MX, well, they don't sell their players to Europe because they either value their players too highly or they're not that good or they don't like the offer. They basically hamstring their own players, if you've noticed. Cruz Azul going forward. They have a run. Oriel Antuna plays through. Shot over the bar. Oh, my. Morales puts it straight over. He had a clean shot. That was Marky Delgado level. How do you... Bro. It was a clean pass from Antuna, nutmegs the defender. Morales puts it straight over. He had that. It was horrible. 0-0. Oh my God, that was horrible. I have to go enjoy the game. If you go to Monza, you could have a chance for playing, but it could be slim due to loan length. The only place I want to be in Monza for is an F1 race. I'd only want to be in Monza for an F1 race. Let's be honest. Not racing, but watch it, of course. Bet y'all didn't know I liked F1. Played forward. Here come Pumas. Diogo. Their best player so far. Ball crossed in. Headed away. 21st minute. Speaking of it, by the way, Winvo, aren't you a NASCAR fan? I actually do like NASCAR. Over the past year, I've actually started to like NASCAR. My southern roots have taken hold. Do it for Dale. Do it for Terry. Do it for Dale. Raise hell, praise Dale. If you went on loan from TFC, where would you go? Has to be a lower league like Serie B Italian. I sure as hell wouldn't go to Nottingham Forest. I sure as hell wouldn't go there, frankly. That's a little bit of an inside joke / reference. You get it, though. I would go to Bolton Wanderers, because why not? I'd say also some obvious reasons there, but you know. But Bolton Wanderers, good club. I'd say that's a good level for a team, MLS player being loaned to and actually getting playing time, so on and so forth. At Dega, Dale is driving the 3 in Xfinity. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. is racing at Talladega this year. He's racing at Talladega. Dale Jr. He's coming out of retirement for one race. All right. Guess I'm going to watch that. 23rd minute, 0-0. I didn't know that. Let me make sure. It's not some troll thing. I know Winville wouldn't, but. Yep, okay, Talladega. Oh, Jeffrey Earnhardt. It was Jeffrey Earnhardt, not the grandson of Dale. Not, it's Dale's grandson. You got me, huh? Yeah, still. Yes, next week. I may have missed it, but what do you think tonight's score? I have Cruz Azul 2-1. They go to penalties, or would it be an away goal? And if so, who wins? That happens. If it's 2-1 for Cruz Azul, if you're saying 2-1 for Cruz Azul, they would win 3. It would be 2-1, and it would be penalties because Pumas would have 1 away goal and Cruz Azul would have 1 away goal. Straight to penalties if that happens. Ball played through for Cruz Azul, header saved by Talavera. So penalties. If it's 2-1 for Cruz Azul. Because that would mean 3-3, 1 away goal each, straight to pens. Yes. And who wins that happen? Cruz Azul. I trust their penalty takers and goalkeeper over Pumas. I think Pumas have to win in regular time or hold the aggregate. Yes, next week. 23rd is a black 3 scheme. Jeffrey, damn it. Speaking tomorrow, we're probably going to lose that game because Maxi's out right now and Chanot's out, but Yamar will not be available. Seriously, we couldn't even beat that since last leg. Such is life. Maybe live tomorrow. Not because of a hell week, but, well, I guess it's part of it. But severe weather could be coming through my area, and it sounds like it's going to be some wild stuff. So, power goes out, can't go live, of course, and do a video. If a tornado hits me, well, you know what that means. Y'all will know. Shot over the bar. So, Jeffrey's going to screw up driving the legendary 3 car. But, so when it comes to it, if I could go live tomorrow, I will. If the power's not out or I didn't get hit by a tornado or something. If I can't go live, well, I won't go live. But it's all up to what happens tomorrow afternoon, storms-wise. $1-0 for Cruz Azul would put them through on away goals. Just had to tell you all that. And just know, like for Winvo, Weatherman gets interested in Dye's live footage. Don't do that to me. How'd you know? Don't dare me. Don't dare me, motherfucker. I'll do it. Don't dare me, motherfucker. I'll do it. I mean, this house ain't that good anyway, so don't dare me. Don't dare me. Yeah. It's already been hitting Texas and Nebraska and Iowa today. That's what's coming in, that system. If it's quasi-linear, it may not be as bad of tornadoes, but if it's discrete supercells, I may be screwed. We'll see, though. We'll see what it looks like when it comes through this area. From about, 12 to 5, so we'll see. But don't dare me. Don't dare me. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to face a severe weather storm anyway, and this house ain't shit, probably wouldn't protect me downstairs. Fuck it. Like, why not stand outside and take it anyway? Why not stand outside and take it anyway? Hola, ¿cómo estás, carnal? What's your score for this partido? I would say the way it's been played, Cruz Azul 1-0 at the death, 1-0, 2-2 global, away goals, gana Cruz Azul. 1-0. Late on. That's the way I think it's happening. My bad. I'm a devil. It's okay. It's just that I didn't know you knew I enjoyed the weather and shit. I didn't know you knew. I think Dr. Negative might have. I know he follows. Grab your crazy generator is going to be, oh no, Genjutsu, it's coming over. What does the CDSYC mean for Cruz Azul? Club Deportivo Cemento Cruz Azul. Actually, let me find that. I don't know if the S and Y actually mean anything. I know Club Deportivo. They have a longer name. They do. They have a longer name. Club Deportivo Social y Cultural Cruz Azul Association SA DCV. They just say Cruz Azul. I don't blame them. That's a mouthful. That's out for a corner kick. That's a mouthful. Pumas coach has the best of luck. He's the kind of guy that would be last place in the league and win a tournament. Yeah, Lewellen does kind of look like that. He does. Then again, I said the same stuff about Juan Reynoso, and well, you saw what he did last year. Mexican coaches do not look like proper coaches. Cross in, header. Or at least some of them don't. Tuca does. Tuca looks like a hard ass, okay? Like, there's no question about Tuca looking like a proper coach. The dude's a hard ass. The dude's a general. Handball! That's a handball! That's a handball! What are you talking about? Reynoso don't look like... this could be too much. But Reynoso doesn't... I'm calling him Club Deportivo Cruz Azul. Just call him Cruz Azul. Yeah, that's a handball. That's got to be a handball. You got to look at that on VAR. You have to look at that. Carozzo, that's not even natural position. You have to look at that. Antuna, that bounced off him. That bounced off him. Oh, that's the angle. It bounced off his torso into his arm. I see it. UNAM first 1-0. I must be behind. I must be in the front row. I must be in the front row. Cancel it, 0-0. It was Cruz Azul, but okay. Like, I see why it wasn't, but it was that last replay. Why the hell do they go through all these replays? It's like, yeah, it's a handball, and then no, wait, the last replay is like, no, it bounces off his torso, then into his hand. Like, show the one that shows it's not a freaking foul. Don't show everything. Show the one that makes it clear. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Genjutsu, definitely. Plays through. That's all. That's got to be chip. Offside. Offside. Pumas. Yeah, that was definitely offside. Welcome to the football. Genjutsu strikes. Another Genjutsu. Let me see if I'm a little bit behind. I think I may have. Split off. Plays through, goal kick, 34th minute. Welcome to the football. Damn it, that's football. Plays on. Pumas gives it away to Cruz Azul. Baca. Eli from Cruz Azul podcast, most hated player, just actually may have done something good, and they cross it straight to the top of the net. Goal kick. Damn it, that's football. Exactly. I don't know if it's because it's late or, well, I think people are. Yeah. Damn it, that's football. Plays up, goal kick, 35th minute. Y'all hit that like button. Get this one going. Super subscribe, all that, Of course. Super chats are on as well. Let's get it going. Plays forward. Cruz Azul is looking for one. I feel like it's going to be a late 1-0 goal, really. I really feel like it. That's out. Throw in for Pumas. Eli, don't tell me he's acting up again. I'm not talking about Lesser. I'm talking about the Cruz Azul guy. There's a Cruz Azul podcast, Eli, who hates Rafael Baca and wants to slap him, as far as I could tell. It may be a troll. I don't know. But there's a Cruz Azul one who, as far as I know. I mean, Baca hadn't done anything that bad to get slapped so far. What the hell? Oh, wait, Gerardo was out of his box. Okay. All right. I was like, dude. He was like just out of his box. He had to kick that. I was like, okay. All right. Still, no goals yet. 36th minute. Foul. Plays forward. Foul, free kick for Pumas. Mozo gets fouled. A man who should be called into the national L3. Why he's not, don't know. Speaking of it, if any Mexican fans are here, does anybody agree that Alan Mozo should be called in to the national L3, the selection? He should be. Why is he not? Cruz Azul needs to peg the Pumas D. Sounds like it to me. It'll be imagined like Will Smith slap right to everybody hates Chris. Mozo makes too many mistakes. I thought it was just that El Gordo hated him, but okay. Mozo takes the free kick. Drives it in. Crosses in. Header past the post. That was absolutely Ortiz. Not a bad header, but geez. Ugh. I mean, it was a bad header, but it looked like that was going to be a clear goal until he just put it straight past the post. All right. Cruz Azul gets broken out. Gets bailed out of that one, 38th minute. Bailed out of that one, 38th minute. Baca. Plays forward. Plays in. Rivero can't cross. That goes out for that just gets defended. Plays forward. It stayed in. They say goal kick. It was still. Let me see this, okay? No. Let's see the last play. Was it in play? That Morales miss was just heartbreaking. Yeah, I agree. How do you miss that? I mean, that was totally Marky Delgado-like. Like, that was something you shouldn't have missed. Like, seriously, that was absolutely impossible. I could have scored that. Then again, if I could have scored that, I'd probably actually be playing. But still. Like, you give me a chance, I'd probably score that. Morales fouls defender, gets a talking to. 39th minute. Where's Isaiah and the boys? You guess. Rory was here. I know that. Brother BKL still here. Thomas, I know, still with me. But DSO, no. Isaiah, no. I understand. Yeah. I do too. He's about to enter the shadow realm. Just lurking a little. No, he wasn't talking about you, Rory. I think he saw you were here. Maybe he was, but 40th minute. Plays through, headed away, right to Talavera. Rory definitely talked to Rocky. I don't know what Rocky. I think Rocky's okay, but you know, I think he's ain't showed up. But plays through. I think Rocky's still definitely behind me. I think, as far as I know, as far as Rory told me. Mozo plays forward. Ah, that's a nice nutmeg. Wow, Ice. Wow. I mean, he's not wrong. Icy, I mean, he ain't wrong. I agree. I mean, it is a nice profile picture for him, yeah. I agree. The people. Gotta show love to the people. I think Daniel's probably asleep, to tell you the truth. Probably a little bit too late for him. Plays through. Mozo. Plays back to Talavera. Plays forward. But you got to show love to the people that get you, you know? You got to show love to the people that get you, frankly. That's the way I see it. Imagine like Starbucks coming through. I want a white hot chocolate. You know, like how McDonald's used to have, but only Starbucks has it now? I want one of those. Be nice. 43rd minute. Ball going forward. Cruz Azul. Could they score right before the half? Plays through. Keeps it on. That's a foul. Nope. Goes forward for Pumas. Plays through. Morales! Cleared by Mozo. Almost. They're calling for penalty. They think there was a penalty there. Offside. 4 against Cruz Azul for Pumas. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, Morales was offside. He was offside, yes. He was offside. Such is football. We're getting close to halftime. We've been pretty good here. "44th minute, foul." Think that it's Diogo holding his head. Not great. Having a good time. Diogo. See, I think Cruz Azul Like, I think this ref is just letting them play. Seriously, I think there's been a couple of fouls that should have been called. And this ref's just letting them play, frankly. The ref's just letting them play. Plays through. 45th minute. We're getting very close to halftime. Pumas takes the throw in. If they score here, definitely very likely. Dinero rolls out past the post. Goal kick for Gerardo. 45th minute. I forgot how to change my profile pic on YouTube. Settings. Or just do it through Gmail. But settings. Change profile pic. Something like that. Or you don't know, unbelievable. I think it's like 2 minutes of stoppage time after all that. All right. 45:09. Don't tell me. Now that's a foul. Like, you can't just play on from that. Mozo fouls Rivero. I did before I forget a lot of things. I respect it. I wish I could do the same thing, but I can't. I wish I could do the same thing, but I can't. Did you watch Chelsea and Real Madrid? I paid attention to the score. I didn't watch the game. I woke up, or at least the second half. I woke up, saw Chelsea was up 3-1. I'm like, dang. It's tied? Headed away. I was like, holy shit. And also Bayern and Villarreal. Villarreal beat Bayern. Just like, Jesus. I should have watched those games, frankly. I didn't. My bad. That would have been a good watch along, probably, but I am getting a better sleep schedule. That's one good thing. The sleep schedule is getting better, so to speak. .47 minute. Yellow card for Antuna. I think that's only one, so he should be fine for the final. If Cruz Azul will get through, I'll need to check on that. 47th minute. That probably would have been a good stream. To speak, maybe I have to consider doing more European stuff. That's all I'm going to say. And that's for halftime. 0-0, 0-0 at halftime. Halftime, 0-0. 1-2 global. 0-0 at half. 1-2 on aggregate. Pumas, as it stands, are still going through to the Champions League final. They just got to hold on for 45 more minutes. Take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. You know how this goes. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All that great stuff. Let's get this one going. And there you go. Sit tight. I'll be back. Oh. Alphonso Davies didn't play. That's why. Okay. All right, we're back for the second half, or the stats. 5 shots to 3. No shots on target for Cruz Azul. 1 shot on target for Pumas. Steals 9 to 3. 8 fouls to 6. 49% possession to 51% possession. 1 offside to 1. 2 corners to 2. 138 correct passes to 132 correct passes. 12 incorrect to 31 incorrect passes. Pumas has put a foot wrong a little bit here, but they're defending a lead, so I guess it can't be that bad. 147 pass to 163, 92% pass accuracy to 81% pass accuracy. Cards, 1 yellow to 0, no reds on either side. It's been pretty even. It's been 50-50, I'd have to say. Both teams have had their moments. Both teams have had their chances. Cruz Azul looking to get that away or get that home goal to complement that away goal and put them through. Pumas looking for an away goal to try to put them through to the CCL final. Or just hold on, which would put them through. Okay. But we'll see how that second half goes. There we go. Okay. See what I got to do. Good. All right. Waiting for the second half to start. Ready to go. I just want to have on Instagram. Yeah, you got to be sort of, you got to have everything equal pretty much when it comes to profile pictures and all that. I get it. Better not be me. Better not be me. I've been doing pretty good so far tonight, let me just say. Compared to the last stream, I think you could see that we've been pretty good. Pretty good. But we're waiting for that second half to start. Maybe Connor did put in some work. Wonder when that Canelo fight is. I wonder when that Canelo fight that who was talking about it. I wonder when that is. I think it's next month. I'll actually be rooting for Canelo for once. Second half's about to start. Ready to go. Hit that like button. That subscribe button. You know what to do. Ready to go. November 6th. What? Seriously. Maybe Canelo Triple G number 4. But he had another fight before then. Could have sworn I saw May. Who puts a bet? It can't be November. That's probably Triple G versus Canelo, because who puts out a bet on a fight 7 months before it happens? Fighter could pull out. Somebody gets hurt. I mean, I guess that would be the same sort of thing, but you get my point. It's got to be his May fight. May 7th, stupid Google. There we go. It's under a month. That may be the Triple G fight. Another one, because it seems like they'll have another fight. Oh, that'll be room for Triple G then. But, waiting for the second half to start. We're pretty close. It's impressive that Pumas are playing with 2 players that a year ago were playing in the Brazilian 4th Division. I guess it's an indication of the overall low level of the Mexican League. I think it could show that, but I think it also could show how much those players have grown since playing with Pumas. I think if they've gotten used to the league, maybe Mexico is backsliding. Maybe they are. Maybe Liga MX is backsliding. Maybe that is the truth, frankly. But I think it also shows how good these players have become since going there to Pumas. I guess it's the De Oliveira's, ain't it? Diogo and Rogerio, right? Diogo started. Rogerio's on the bench. But they're 2 good players. They're good. They've shown well in CCL. They've probably brought well to the league and the football that they've played. I think they've learned. Once you get used to it, you could easily get Medital. Diogo's improved a bunch. Medital. Oh. Medital. Medital, he hasn't really shown much to me. Medital, he's good in the midfield, but he hasn't really shown much, frankly. Not bad. Like, if you haven't shown much, that definitely means you're not bad. I will say that, because showing that you're bad would show. But when it comes to offensively, doesn't really show much either. Let me see. Medital, center mid, so he's definitely an 8. 6 or 8. Definitely the fact that he doesn't show up is probably a testament to him in that case. But football-wise, so he does his job, basically. Diogo definitely is a reason that Pumas have gotten better since the past year, or in the past tournament to CCL. Medital, he's doing his job, frankly, the way it seems. But definitely Dineno's the reason that Pumas are on fire, on absolute fire right now. And even if he doesn't score, he basically put them into the final if they get this done. So we'll see what happens in the next 45 minutes. Pumas, if it's 1-1, Pumas go through. If it's 1-0, Cruz Azul go through. If it's 2-1, Cruz Azul would go to penalties. Straight to penalties for this matchup. Basically, Cruz Azul has to score 1 more than Pumas to go through. Whether that be go through on away goals, go to penalties, or just go through in general. So, we're about to kick off the second half. Pumas versus Cruz Azul. 45 more minutes to see who the Mexican representative is in CCL final at the end of this month and the start of May. Late April, early May. Who is the Mexican representative? We will know in 45 minutes, maybe a little bit over, depending on what happens in this half. And we will kick off, and it will be to start off. Cruz Azul kicking off. Going to the right. Pumas going to the left. Pumas still trying to defend this lead. We'll see if they try to get back on the front foot and try to get that one away goal that pretty much puts it away and not give up 2 goals, or will they just score? Or will they just try to keep Cruz Azul at bay or try to score after Cruz Azul gives one up? To me, whoever scores first is probably winning this tie the way it's set up. That looks like they say they think it's a foul. They call advantage. Antuna, who's on a yellow, so he has to be careful. Ball crossed in. Rivero can't get enough on it. 46th minute. Still settled. 0-0. 1-2 global. 1-2 on aggregate. That's got to be a foul. Yep. Free kick for Cruz Azul. With a corner sort of mentality. Carozzo fouls Antuna. Basically just mandible claws him. And that's definitely a foul. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Here comes the free kick. Stepping up is Romero to cross this in. And if Cruz Azul scores here, that would put them ahead in the tie. They headed away. Pumas. They get to clear. And here comes Dinero making a run. No. Now here is Dinero. Shot past the post. Dinero almost ended it himself. Ooh, what a good player. He's good. Making the run was Alvarez, yes. And then Dinero got on it. Made a good shot there. Good player. I want Juan Dinero in Toronto. He's amazing. We need somebody like him. Seriously, we need somebody like him. Be amazing. With Insigne and Jimenez, Jesus, that would be, ooh, baby. That's the best front line in MLS. No joke. That'd be the best front line in MLS. Like, how not? How could it not be? Hell, it'd probably be the best front line in Concacaf. How could it not be? I would love it. 48th minute. Headed away. Foul free kick for Cruz Azul. I mean, if Pumas are going to sell off, Dinero's definitely getting sold. Just hopefully to Toronto and not another Mexican club, and definitely not one that will face in CCL if we get there. More likely, though. Totally forgot about this game. What's the score? 0-0 on the night. 1-2 on aggregate. Cruz Azul scores 1 goal. Of course, they'll go through on away goals. If it's 1-1, that'll be a Pumas advancement. 2-1 would go to penalties. 2-1 for Cruz Azul would go to penalties. Basically, Cruz Azul has to win by 1 more than what Pumas has to go through or go to penalties or so on and so forth. But 0-0, so still Pumas lead so far. On the night, well, not on the night, but on aggregate. They're getting the subs warmed up. Oh, that could have been something bad, but Cruz Azul gets forward. Plays through. Ooh, nice run. That's out for a throw-in for Cruz Azul. 0-0 in the 49th. Yep. Getting close to the hour mark. Closer and closer. Cruz Azul, Pumas. Very good match so far. Up the pitch. There goes Cruz Azul. Going forward, Baca playing center back. That's wondering. Romero keeps it in. They call throw-in. Talavera for a goal kick. 50th minute. Damn it. Where'd the... Yeah, there we go. Talavera for a goal kick. Talavera still on the ball, wasting some time, knowing that 0-0 would be enough for Pumas to get to the CCL final this year. Oh, that's a bad play. Bad bounce off, but still with Pumas. And they still have the ball. Basically, their job is just to waste time and waste it effectively. Diogo! Oh, that's got to be a foul, but they don't give it. Here come Cruz Azul the other way. And they let it be. Morales can't get there. Ortiz gets it back. I'd say that's some cosmic justice did. I think there was a foul there. And Diogo still down. No, was it? No. Plays through. Antuna plays 2. And Cruz Azul's still going to play this because, of course, he's all the way back to the other side. So if it gets 2, now Cruz Azul has to stop play. It went all the way back. It was Carozzo. It was Carozzo who went down, holding his leg. They have to stop play now. Looks like he's legitimately hurt. Let's see. I don't know. It wasn't a foul, but it was definitely Aguilar. I don't see what happened. Oh, he stomped his ankle as he was running and tackled him. So it was a missed foul, but definitely not clean at all there. But it looks like that, and Dineno gets a yellow for some reason. For what? I don't know. I don't think Dineno's gotten a yellow in any other game, so he should be fine in the CCL to the final. But let's check. So it's Antuna and Dineno. Let's look at their other games. First leg. Let's see. The first leg, who got a yellow? Dineno did not get a yellow. Antuna did not. If you get 2 yellows in the competition, you get suspended for the next game, of course. I think that's the whole way through. Alvarez and Dineno did not get a yellow in the first leg against Revs. Hold on. There we go. Montreal, Cruz Azul, the Azteca. Antuna did not get a yellow. No. I think they're both on their first yellows. That's out for a goal kick. 54th minute. Because I say they need both. I say both teams need one of those players if one gets to the final or not. Antuna got a yellow against Montreal in Montreal. So if Cruz Azul goes to the final, Antuna in the first leg would be out. He would be out. He would be out. Let's look at Pumas Revs, the penalty. No foul for Dineno. So it looks like there's 1 for Dineno. He still should be okay for the final, but if he gets 1 in the first leg, not good for him. Pumas. Nope. Not against Saprissa. I'm trying to make a check here. And then Saprissa. Yep. Nope. He did not get a yellow. This is the first yellow he's gotten. in the tournament. So he should be fine for the final. Here is Pumas versus Cruz Azul. Here's the corner. Diogo got yellow since first leg. So, Dineno got a yellow. Antuna has a yellow. Antuna, cross in, headed away by Pumas. Shot past the post. 56th minute. So the way it looks is Dineno only had that yellow. So in the final, oh no. No, FS1's got to be wrong. FS1 has got to be wrong. No, Dineno's still on the pitch. It was just a yellow. FS1 made me think for a second that maybe he got a second yellow anyway. Damn. In the game, I should say. Not just this game being his second accumulated. That's got to be too hard. That's too hard, though, you know? Nah, I say it. 2 yellows in one tournament with 8 games. That's like 0.25 yellows per game. Shot saved by Gerardo. 57th minute. You're basically saying you got to be, I mean, I get it, but like at least the first 2 rounds, it should be like, of course, if you accumulate 2 yellows pre-semifinal in the first 2 rounds, you get suspended. And then post-semifinal, of course. I mean, it's kind of hard to, or I got it. No, I got it. This is a better idea. How about in each round, if you get a yellow in both games of each round, you get suspended in the first leg of the next round. That makes a lot more sense. Or if it's in the semifinal and it's back to 1 leg in the next format, you're suspended for the final. But with it being 2 legs, of course, that makes a lot more sense. I think it's too hard. Like, again, the Toronto FC thing last year, Richie Larea. Both games against Lewellen, got a yellow. Couldn't play the first leg against Cruz Azul, and we absolutely got mauled because, honestly, we didn't have him. I don't know if he'd defend well in the set pieces, but we would have probably done a bit better had we had him. Looking as we did better in Azteca than we did in Tampa. Point is that's a little bit too punitive. But but he did exactly what it should be. 1 yellow per game in 1 round. You get suspended for the first leg in the next round. That works perfectly. But basically it's saying if you're a tough player, you got to be even more careful than you already are, which kind of hamstrings MLS teams because it's basically like you have to have some shithousers in MLS. And the shithousers that probably could help you get through games against Mexican teams is basically saying, yeah, don't do that. It's basically, and you damn well know a Mexican team's not getting a yellow for shithousing like an MLS team could more easy get a yellow out of. So you're basically sort of biased, I would say. To be honest. Header on. Falls down. Cleared by Cruz Azul. Could go forward. 59th minute. I mean, doesn't that make sense, though? Like, doesn't that make sense, though? It kind of feels like that's a bias rule. Because you damn well know that an MLS player could probably get an easier yellow than what a Mexican player gets. It makes sense. I mean, I'm sure it's sort of a Baca is off. They got Rafael Baca off, Cruz Azul for Tabo. Christian Tabo is on. That's out for a corner kick for Cruz Azul. 60th minute. We're past the hour mark. But it sort of makes sense. Like, it's basically saying that you're playing tougher to give yourself a better chance. We're going to card you, and we're going to get you out against a harder team. It makes me wonder. Headed on by Pumas. So, I mean, the way Larea got it, I agree with that's the way, because if you're basically getting 2 yellow cards in the same series in 2 different games, I think that's definitely a suspendable moment. But like, say it happens once in the round of 16 and once in the semi or the quarters, being suspended in the first leg of the semis, it's a little bit too much. Basically, yellow cards should only count for that game / that series, not through. Basically, they get reset per series if there's only 8 games or 7. Or, well, I guess in the new format, most teams would play 9 if they go to a final and they come through the preliminary round starting in 2024. So, still, same amount of games for a team in the final. You have to be more cognizant of that situation. Goal kick for Pumas. I think there's a point that it just has to be done that way. 62nd minute. Headed on. Cruz Azul trying to get the ball forward. I know Dineno doesn't have one between yellow card. Only Salcedo has 1 yellow card since round of 16. He hasn't played since the quarters. I think he got hurt. But Dineno only has 1 yellow over the whole tournament, this one. So he'll be fine for the first leg of the final. I'm saying Antuna is not. Antuna's had one in Montreal 2 games ago in their CCL run. So Antuna, Cruz Azul's best player, say they get to the final, is not going to play the first leg due to yellow card accumulation. That's a foul. Diogo. There we go. Plays on. Looks like a yellow card. Red card. Dogso on Pumas. On Ortiz. Arturo Ortiz is off for Dogso. And that's going to be a penalty for Cruz Azul. Penal para Cruz. That's a right call. I agree. Like that was definitely Dogso. That was definitely, that was obvious. That's definitely a red card. Tabo gets the ball back. You could say there was a foul on, but Santi Jimenez gets pulled, just tornadoed down by Ortiz outside of the box. Looks like that'll be a free kick, but it's Dogso on Ortiz. Pumas is down a man for the last 25 minutes of the match. And Cruz Azul only has to score 1. And just hold that, and they go on away goals. So, Ortiz, if Pumas does so, hold on or score another goal, a 1-1 draw, or if they hold on to this 0-0 draw. Diogo is down hurt, though. They check on him before they take the penalty or the free kick. It's 64th minute. It's a right call. You can't do that. Yeah, no, that was absolutely. Now, Tabo did go into Diogo's face as he was getting the ball, but you can't call back that other foul from that. So it's a free kick for Cruz Azul once they get everybody back from that Dogso red card at the top of the box. Do they go for it, or do they realize that there's better chances in the next 15 minutes? 25 minutes plus stoppage time. You could do both. But for me, denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. 47. Is coming on for 17. This game's bad. Yeah, I agree. They're bringing on Galindo for Lopez, and Diogo's coming back on. This game does kind of suck. This gone bad. I mean, it does kind of suck, not going to lie. Galindo on for Lopez. Red card for Arturo Ortiz. They've put on another defender. So now Pumas basically just have to defend. That's not good for them. That is not good for them if it comes to it. They have to stay on the front foot, and they're not. Here comes the free kick. Gonna take the shot right at the net, over the bar. Just barely over from Aldrete. Rivero took it. Aldrete was ghosting, or you know what that's called, over the bar. Pumas need to block the ball. Besides, they need a wall to win the game. Basically, here's the thing. It's Pumas having to defend for 25 minutes, which they've defended all game, but having to completely defend, I don't think that's the answer. I do not think that's the answer when it comes down to it for Pumas. Like, they have to stay on the front foot, and now they got to just completely defend. Cruz Azul will find a goal. It's the fact if Pumas, Dineno scores one himself. You basically have to realize that Pumas are at a disadvantage here. Like, them completely defending. You just missed that. What the hell? Plays through. I think we're about to see it, aren't we? Header! Jimenez just straight. Santi Jimenez just straight heads it over the bar. That was bad. 67th minute. Now, Cruz Azul ain't going to score like that. It's not a freebie, but that was bad. That was bad. Goal kick for Talavera. 67th minute. Pumas down a man, having to defend for the rest of the match, maybe getting a goal on the break. If they score a goal on the break, they basically ice this game. But that's probably not the answer. They have to hope Cruz Azul doesn't score. And figure out a way to get that home goal after having that away goal. There it goes. And that's a giveaway. No foul. Cruz Azul's pressing. They have their chances. They're going for it. Question is will they completely get it? That's right to Talavera. That'll be a goal kick. He throws it forward for Pumas to go forward, down a man. Pumas just got to get on the front foot, frankly. They can't defend. They will, especially with one of their better defenders out, with that red card. Do we really want Pumas to make the final against Seattle now? No. Their ever so microscopic chances of winning the whole damn thing have just been completely shot. Whether it's the fact they get beat, Cruz Azul scores a goal, or they play Seattle without their best defender. And Seattle, probably. Well, actually, though, probably at home, yes. Probably at home, most likely. But say it is in Seattle. That's out for a corner kick for Cruz Azul, 69th minute. It makes you think. This is the moment to strike. You have a corner down against a team down to 10. What do you do with it? Is the question. Ball crossed in. Header. And there's nothing there for Cruz Azul. Falls back to Lita. Cruz Azul definitely ain't the most clinical of teams. They've basically been handed a golden opportunity and they're not doing the job. Number 4, Aldrete plays on to Antuna. Antuna plays through. Saved by Talavera. Tabo was right on him. That was kind of dirty. 70th minute. 70 to 80. 20 minutes to go in the matchup. '71st minute. For me, you see the way Cruz Azul is playing. They're pressing for it, but they're just not. I did say late goal though. I did say late 1-0 goal, which would definitely do it. So who knows? Maybe it's not so early. That's a throw in for Pumas. If they score a goal in this situation, they ice the game. Or Cruz Azul could score 2 quick goals and go to penalties. But even then, I don't think Pumas bring out the penalty luck. Plays back. Lira. Not really finding an open play, an open lane, which, I mean, there's only 10 players. How the hell? Rivero plays forward. Dominguez. Santi Jimenez gets it back, and he just gets freaking bull rushed. And there's a foul there from Lira, who's going to get a yellow card on that. But he had to do that. Tactical foul. Galindo causes it after Cruz Azul just get bum rushed. They go right back and say, oh, really? Boom. Got bull rushed. 73rd minute. Here comes another substitution. Carrozo for Rodriguez for Pumas. They're probably putting on their defenders at this point, or defensive mids at this point. They realize they don't have to score yet, but plays it all the way back to Talavera. 73rd minute. But as it stands, that's a foul or throw in for Pumas. Here's the play. 73rd minute. Pumas is just inching towards that finish line for this tie to get to the final. They definitely are inching towards the finish line. Makes you wonder, though. Plays through. That's a good run. Oh, nice. Rivero plays up the pitch, and he just gives it straight back. 74th minute. Getting to the last 15 minutes of the semifinal, the all-Mexican semifinal, to decide who is the Mexican representative to the final against the MLS rep. Dinero backheels it. That's got to be a pen. Penalty! Penalty! For Pumas! Pumas! From bad to worse for Cruz Azul. Penalty! Penal! Penal para Pumas! Oh boy. Pumas, if Dinero scores this, and Aldrete just goes freaking slinging slasher into that back heel from Dinero, right into Diogo, And that, if they score this, Pumas ice the tie, and Cruz Azul have to score 2 in 15 minutes. But they're going to VAR. They are going to VAR. They're going to look at it. That was Stonewall. No, that was Stonewall. Why are you looking at this? Why are you looking at it? No, it's VAR. Why are they looking at it? Fighter CK says, yep, it's over. If they get to take this penalty and Dineno scores, yeah, it's over. It's over. Tell me what they're looking at, because it looks like Rivero may have got the ball. And then he slides through Diogo. But what is this referee going to call? It's got to be a pen. I don't. No pen. What? No pen? He barely got the ball, and that's enough. That is enough for Cruz Azul to still have a lifeline into the last 15 minutes. No PK. No head-up penal. No head-up penal. No head-up penal. This ref is dumb for real. I'd agree. I would agree. I think that was he barely got the ball and he still slid through him. That's still a penalty to me. That's still a pen to me. That's still penal. That's still penal to me. Pumas got Concacaf. I mean, if they still go through, they didn't. But in all rights. But if Cruz Azul wins by 1-0 and then has that away goal, they did, but it depends. And the red card shouldn't have been red. No, that's dog so. That was denial of obvious goal scoring opportunity. That is red. I cannot defend that. That is a red. Point blank, period. That was denial of obvious goal scoring opportunity. Jimenez was through. He was through. He doesn't get tornado down. That he probably at least has the chance to shoot. Tabo crosses in. Header. That was absolutely horrible. Like, that was denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. So, that was red. I mean, I get Ortiz is Pumas' best defender. And if they play Seattle, they're absolutely screwed if he's, or at least center back, and they're absolutely screwed with him out for a game. But so on and so forth. But the penalty, definitely, I think that's still a pen. I still think it's a pen, frankly. 12 minutes plus stoppage time for Pumas to try to slink through the finish line here. Looks like Shaggy is coming on for Cruz Azul. Welcome to football. Yeah, definitely. 4 for 12. Dominguez for Shaggy. Shaggy Martinez is on for Dominguez for Cruz Azul. 79th minute, they're going to. I still think that's a pen. I don't know why they checked it. I still think that's a pen. 79th minute. Going forward. Here comes Cruz Azul. Trying to play through that. Oh, that did hit Dineno's hand, but he didn't see it. So that's a throw-in for Cruz Azul. Lillini trying to shithouse a bit, trying to keep it in. Okay, that was badass. I like it. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Can Pumas hold on? Or will that mean... Or will Cruz Azul find the goal that puts them into the final of the CCL? Yeah, that's handball. That's a foul the other way. Welcome, Fada. 80th minute. I don't know if this is the first time you're here or if I've seen you before. I just haven't seen you in a while. Definitely no Winvo, so see, 80th minute. Game's freaking lucky. I don't know why the ref didn't see it when they checked the VAR, besides that VAR is fake. Just watching the game having the bud. I respect it. I respect it. Inconsistency of VAR is crazy. Our ref in our game didn't overturn Bravo PK that wasn't a PK. Didn't overturn it. Bullshit. It didn't matter. But if it did, I would have been so pissed. I agree. Cross in. Headed away by Pumas. Deep cross. Not enough. Shot! Saved by Talavera. Pops it over the bar. Aldrete barely. Barely. Just barely had a crack. 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Here's a corner for Cruz Azul. Can they get what they need out of this cross or this play? Here we go. Cross into the box. Header down past the post. Rivero doesn't do it. Rivero can't get it to go into the net. This last couple of minutes have been absolutely thrilling, and nothing has happened. You love to see it, I guess. You love to see it. Bump, just barely over the bar. It was probably going to hit the bar anyway, but nice save by Talavera. 82nd minute. This has been absolutely thrilling the last 15 minutes of this game. Plays through. That VAR decision lit a fire under Cruz Azul for a bit here. They had a fire lit under them since the red card, but now they know they got a lifeline to score that goal that gives them the away goal tiebreaker. They basically know damn well, that's out for a goal kick. They basically know damn well that the game is still open for them. That penalty overturn basically said you still have a chance here. And if you score one goal late, you're going to the final. Which is also kind of what the red card said, but I think definitely since the penalty overturn, they're taking off Romero for Otero. Otero, who scored against Forge, gets to come on, which I think he may be better than Romero, I'll tell you the truth. To be honest, I think he's better. Otero. I mean, of course, beat Forge, so that would probably tell you what I think. If it's me or Pumas is going to win in CCL semifinals. Besides, we watched that game and Pumas is holding on to take a winning game. See, here's the thing here. They are holding on for dear life. Winning the tie ain't winning the game. They've held on for dear life to, as it stands, still win this semifinal tie. Plays on, gives it away, and all the way back. I think Rivero has been absolutely a freaking black hole of possession. This dude can't do damn thing. Get him out. I freaking think Rivero needs to get out. They need to take him out. But they've used their 4 subs with 3 windows, so he's still on for the rest of the match. Cruz Azul are definitely missing Cabecita. He's so important. Sucks for them. Oh, wait, no. Rodriguez, the midfielder. Oh. Well, they're also missing Cabecita, but yeah, they're missing the 2 Rodriguezes. They sold Cabecita, and then the other Rodriguez, yeah. Midfielder. You're right. But I was thinking Cabecita. I read midfielder, and I'm like, and injured, I'm like, I thought you were talking about Cabecita, but they're also missing Cabecita. They have no striker. They got rid of Cabecita, and they have no striker. Absolutely zero striker. Why? Can't tell you why. They sold him. Plays through. Shaggy. Rivero crosses in and just absolutely botches it. That's out for a goal kick for Pumas in the 85th minute. Talavera, 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Can they get it done? Talavera. 86th minute. They're getting so close to just limping over the line. Just limping over the line. Pumas. To shocking Cruz Azul for the second straight year in the semifinals. But this time, or for Cruz Azul to get shocked 2 straight years in the semifinals. But this time they're not getting their ass kicked. They're just, Pumas is just limping over the line. They played a crappy game in the first leg, got an away goal, and couldn't do anything else at home. They're just letting, that's a corner kick for Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul lack a finisher who can put the ball in the net. Yep. Which scares me for the Seattle tie because they, unless it's Antuna, I don't know, man. I don't know. Antuna's their best scorer. Cruz Azul selling Cabecita hurt them since he was the only attacker they had. Ball crossed in from Otero. Header. Cleared. Lira trying to let Mozo run. Mozo. Cleared by Shaggy. Back to Mozo. Shot past the post. 87th minute. I'm telling you, I would rather face Cruz Azul. Their lack of finishing is telling. Yeah, but Pumas lost their best center back for the first leg. And Seattle can freaking score. Unless it's in Universidad, in Mexico, the first leg. Maybe Pumas could use their fans' energy to push forward and just stay on the front foot like they did the first leg against Cruz Azul and do enough to take a lead down to Seattle and then do the same shit they're doing here. Which maybe Pumas are the better team, ironically enough. Maybe they are. Maybe they are the better team than Cruz Azul right now, ironically enough. '88th minute. Two minutes plus stoppage time. Pumas versus Seattle is the possible final. Rogerio is about to come on. I mean, Dineno's on fire, but Seattle. It's basically Juan Dineno, Alan Mozo, and Diogo versus the Seattle Sounders, especially that first leg. Do you really trust that? I mean, that's the question. Can you really trust a 3-man team versus the Seattle bleeping Sounders? The Seattle Sounders, I mean, Cruz Azul, they have the history, but they're not good right now. But Pumas, on the other hand, they're an unknown quantity. Maybe Dineno stays on fire through the CCL final, and he wins them single-handedly, wins them the Concacaf Champions League. Or Seattle beats the ever-loving shit out of Pumas. The question is, it's one or the other. Dineno basically pulls a freaking complete Superman arc out of his ass. I mean, he already has, but Dineno is coming off, making sure he doesn't get that second yellow on this match to keep him in for the final. Rogerio is on with stoppage time to go. And it makes you wonder. 90th minute. We're into stoppage time. for the second leg of this semifinal. 90th minute. 8 minutes of stoppage time. So we have basically 100 minutes of football tonight to be played. Basically a whole first half of extra time, pretty much. Not really, but you get the point. That's a foul. Free kick for Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul has 8 more minutes to score a goal and not allow another, or allow one, to hold a clean sheet after they score a goal. They have 8 minutes. Now 7.5. Shaggy. Shaggy. Played back. Here come Cruz Azul. They have a chance here. Up the pitch. Headed away. They'll get cleared out. Just a freaking giant chip, and that's a goal kick with 7 minutes to go. But I guess when it comes to Pumas, they're a team that's the team is the star type mentality. And then again, the last time an MLS team came into a CCL final as the favorite and then got pantsed, it was Toronto versus Chivas. So it's possible. It's very possible that Pumas pulls a Chivas in this situation. And Pumas ain't completely shit. They're actually pretty good. So they're actually very good, this Pumas team. So they may have a chance yet. I mean, I want them to win. I'm definitely on Pumas' side. I mean, of course, New York could still win on tomorrow night, which honestly I'd still want. But with that being said, think about it. You don't know. Ball crossed in. Header down. Here comes Cruz Azul. They have a chance. And he almost just completely gives it up. That's a foul. Handball as he was sliding down to connect the ball. Looks like Pumas is going to win, and I was right. Liga MX are now in charge in CCL. You sure about that? I don't think Liga MX are in charge per se. They're definitely still. They've always been in charge. It's not like they're now in charge. They've always been in charge. Frankly, so here we go. 93rd minute. Plays forward. And through. Save by Gerardo. Gets a goal kick with. Chivas gave me PTSD. I worry that Pumas remontada gave them too much confidence. Seattle should win this year, but IMO. But yeah, I could see it. Definitely something like that could carry all the way over. You have a point. Definitely have a point. 94th minute. We're halfway through stoppage time. Talavera to take the goal kick. 4 minutes. Pumas are in the lead on aggregate. Drawing on the night. Aggregate, they have the lead. 4 more minutes to defend. Down a man. Looking for that CCL. Looking for that CCL final place. Charge. I was talking about changing. Oh, okay. I saw change. I thought it was charge. 94th minute. 3:30 to go. 3 minutes, 3.5 to go. Pumas looking for. They don't really care about scoring at this point. They know they have to defend. After all that, playing the game the way I thought they couldn't play it. They have defended a 2-1 lead on aggregate, or there still are. Cross in. There's definitely a chance they don't. But as it stands, they still are defending a 2-1 lead on aggregate. Shot over the bar. 95th minute, 3 to go. They're defending that lead. They're finding a way, as it is, to get to the CCL final. Andres Lalini looks like he's about to beat Juan Reynoso to get to a CCL final, as it stands. 96th minute. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go for Pumas to hold on to get to the CCL final. Plays up the pitch, headed down. Cruz Azul to clear. EA scripting at its best. Hey, if Cruz Azul wins after all this, yeah, definitely it is. Definitely EA scripting at its best. But here we go. Advantage played. Here come Cruz Azul with 2 minutes to go. And that's out for a throw-in for Pumas. So what would happen if Pumas don't have Ortiz in the final? Do they have a chance to win? The first leg, it depends on where they're playing. If they're playing in Universidad in Mexico, I think their fans could push them to get a result that they like a 1-0, 2-1 win, sort of like this. They do the same thing to Seattle in the second leg in Seattle. And just hopefully they don't go down a man, because if they do, they're completely screwed. But they have a chance to win, but maybe they have enough belief that they could do it. 97th minute. We have a minute left. Header on. Save by Talavera. Talavera with a save. Amazing. Plays down. Shot! Past the post. Barely. Rogerio misses, but it's still 30 seconds left. He knows that it's still possible. I know Felipe Mora is going to be cheering for Pumas. I agree. Seattle would almost be better opening off at home and exploiting their weakness at the back. Yeah, but here's the thing, is if Seattle wins or draws tomorrow, they're going to play the second leg at home. So things are going their way to play that second leg at home. Basically, you would have to lose to NYCFC, but not enough to lose the tie. Headed on. You basically, for Seattle to, and that's final whistle. Pumas, hold on, and they're going to the CCL final on the night, 0-0. 0-0 esta noche. 1-2 global. 1-2 on aggregate. Pumas are going to the Concacaf Champions League final as our Mexican representative to the final to play the winner of New York City versus Seattle tomorrow night. Pumas get it done. They hold on for dear life, and they get it done. Pumas are in the final. What a finish. What a game. Not surprised at all, unfortunately. Well, I got this tie wrong. Pumas, the belief that this team has, they're dominant. They're a good team. They're a very good team, and they do the damn thing. Much respect. Much respect. Pumas are going to the CCL final. Cruz Azul been eliminated for the second straight year in the semifinal stage. But this time they've been shocked. Last year they got their shit rocked. Now this year they've been shocked. Pumas to the final. Playing a MLS team of who? We know it's New York or Seattle. Will Seattle get it done, or will New York do the job at home somehow? We shall see. With that being said, If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Hit that red bell notification once you subscribed. Hit that join button to become a YouTube member. $1.99 a month or $4.99 a month. Anything's appreciated. Help support the channel. Be awesome if you do. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share some friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you for the RSR within the hour. And tell you what I think completely about this game. I'll see you then. Maybe. Hopefully severe weather doesn't take out the power or tornado don't hit me. Hopefully a tornado don't hit me. But if the power doesn't go out and I don't get hit by a tornado, I'll see you tomorrow night. If not, I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't control Mother Nature, frankly. So if the weather doesn't get complete too bad over here, hopefully if I don't see you, hopefully it's the fact that power went out and I can at least get on Instagram and Rory could freaking filter it through the rest of you that I'm okay. The power just went out. But something like that. And it's not a tornado. But other than that, $3 super sticker. Thank you, Fighter CK. Thank you for the $3 super sticker. Grab your generator. I do not have a generator. I have a lot of other bug out bag stuff, but I do not have a generator. Maybe I'll go buy one if nothing too bad happened. Maybe. Maybe I'll rush out after things are over if I have to. With that being said, I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you for the RSR. Peace.